Good morning, everyone. It's Dean Howell here from GeoSpatial Connect, and welcome to today's Google Plus Hangout. Um, Today being Wednesday, or at least for me here in Australia, um, it is our job seeker coaching session. And just as a quick reminder, we do these webinars every day, 10:30 a.m. for about 15 minutes, half an hour, so you can watch them when you break if you're watching the recording, or you can join in live, and it's not going to take up too much of your time. So if you have any questions, then just jump on and ask me the question. Okay, so just as a recap, each day, as I said, 10:30 we do these hangouts. Mondays is our new member session, so where we profile new members and also look at any new features or functions on the website. Tuesday is our services webinar, where we look at services provided by members of GeoSpatial Connect. So if you have a service you want to promote, then certainly let me know. Wednesday, as we are today, job seeker coaching. Thursday, products and projects, and Friday, business coaching. So I look forward to you joining in these various sessions. Today, I thought we could look at a range of websites that are out there to help you in your job search. So geospatial industry specific websites, or GIS ones in this case, although they do have lots of others. So we're going to have a quick look at those websites, and I'll leave the links available on our various posts. Afterwards, we'll have the recording up on our various social media platforms and our blog. So we're going to look at those websites, and you can use them as resources for helping you find that next job. All right, so let's get into that, and I'll just switch screens. So we're going to go to which one do I want? This one. Okay. So, all right. So we're going to first of all, we're going to GISjobs.com. Now, GISjobs.com is probably the been around for the longest time, and they're probably the leader in jobs websites for our industry. Now, they are US based, but there are jobs that are from other areas as well. So that's GISjobs.com, and we might just have a quick, we'll go to their jobs page and just have a quick look. And I'm not going to do any search, we're just going to have a look at everything that's available right now. So you can see there that we have an role from ESG Consulting for application support in Atlanta, Georgia. Good memories of Atlanta. I went to university there. And you can sort of see that most of those few were posted just yesterday or yesterday. And so GIS Jobs has a lot of jobs that are very, very fresh. So it's a great place to look if you're looking for any jobs. And what it also tells you is, even if you're not for any of these websites, and this is probably one of the good tips out of today, is take note of these companies. All right, even if you're not suitable for the jobs, You know, what this tells you is that these organizations are in the spatial industry, in the geospatial industry, and they're organizations that you can compile a list of and send your details to. Even, like I said, even if you're not suitable for the role, and you'll often find is, we'll just have a quick squiz at this one, and you'll often find within their job description will be where you need to send your details. So they've got an apply online here, and but some of them may put contact details within the job. So just keep that in mind. All right. So take note of those companies, and compile those and approach them. You know. All right. So let's jump from the US here to Australia, and Spatial Jobs Online. So Spatial Jobs is a project that I set up over 10 years ago now. 2002 we set this site up, and it is very similar to GIS Jobs in that it's a web portal for organisations to list their vacancies. So we can see here now, Spatial Jobs, although it has portals in Australia, UK, US and India, is mostly Australian-based jobs. So let's just have a quick look at one of these jobs. So here we've got a GIS coordinator here in South Australia, where I am, with the District Council of Mount Barker. So once again, you can see the companies that are advertising, and you can look in here and you can see here we've got Graham Douglas, and we've got contact details and email addresses and stuff. So even if you're not suitable for that role, you can get together a list of contacts that are suitable. All right. So let's move on to the next site. So I'm just going to quickly go back to there, and who's come on? Oh, okay. So welcome to Camille. We're just going through a range of industry websites where you can find industry jobs. So we've spoken about GIS jobs, and we've spoken about Spatial Jobs Online, and we've now come to GIS Jobs Australia. Now this is another project of mine that I set up a number of years ago. I've since on-sold this company. To be honest, just between you and me, if you're working in Australia, you know, they're not very active in the industry anymore. They're certainly utilising information, but it is an avenue, okay? You can connect with them. All right, so we're going to jump back to the US, and we're going to look at GIS User. So we've got GIS User here, and they've got a very active job portal as well. So GISuser.com, and so you can see here, once again, grab the company names, even if you're not suitable for the jobs. Look at the job information. So we'll just have a look here. These guys are looking for a sales executive, and you know, they give you plenty of information on these websites. So their web address, and as we scroll down, you know, we've got an email for you to apply for jobs. So even if you're not suitable for this job, then you can gather the information off these websites to apply. All right, so let's jump over to Directions Magazine. So directionsmag.com, they have a jobs portal. Now, Joe, who's the CEO of Directions Magazine, I know him quite well. he's done quite a good thing here in that they have their own jobs postings, plus they also feed from spatial jobs, which I mentioned before, GeoSearch and geography jobs. So this list here is a combination of jobs that are listed on all of those sites. So it's a very smart way of presenting it, and depending on where it's come from, when you click on it, it will take you to the appropriate site or give you the information. So once again, use this information. So you can see here, URS Corporation, Street Sense, City of Richmond, Virginia. You can see that information and who's advertising, and store that information for further use, even if you're not suitable for any of these roles. And now, one of the original GIS Jobs sites, the GIS Jobs Clearinghouse, so gjc.org. I think this was put together by one of the universities a very long time ago, even before we got into the recruitment side of business. And but it continues to be used. We can see there's 3 jobs that were posted yesterday, 3 jobs for the day before. So very actively used website. So come here, look at the information, and so you can see here what they want. I'm not sure how you apply for the job here. Maybe you've got to be logged in to get the application. It's been a while since I've used that site. So, but use the information. You've got the organisation, you've got the type, and the last little site we're going to look at is gisjobs.co.uk. So another GIS related website in the United Kingdom. So depending on where you want to work or where you're based, there's the jobs here. So we can go and have a look, and you can see the information. And the other good thing, from if you're looking, you can see the sort of skills that people are requiring. So we've got a website here. You can see the skills that they're requiring. So if you don't have those skills, but you'd like that sort of job, then maybe it's something you can look at to get yourself skilled up. All right, so I'm just going to switch back to take screen sharing off and back to me. So which is probably less interesting than the websites we just looked at. So just a recap of those websites we looked at: GISjobs.com, Spatial Jobs Online, GIS Jobs Australia, Directions Magazine, GIS User, GIS Clearinghouse, gisjobs.co.uk. So there's plenty of them around, and there's more popping up. The vendors have their own jobs pages. So if you go to esri.com, they'll have their own jobs page. Same with Pitney Bowes, Intergraph, AutoCAD. All the big vendors have their own jobs pages, or via their social media pages. So so look at those things and gather the information together. And when you're found the sort of job that you really would like, then you can get the information, sort of companies that are advertising, the sort of companies and what sort of skills they require, the locations they're based in. So depending if you're interested in relocating or upskilling. So does anyone have any questions of me in regards to either those websites or just other job-seeking questions? So I'll just open it up to anyone who has any questions before we finish up for today. All right, so no questions for today. That's okay. If you have any questions, if you're watching the recording, just send me an email, dean@geospatialconnect.com, and let me know, and we will certainly address those. And we'll speak again soon. So remember, tomorrow is our products and projects, and Friday our business coaching. So look forward to catching up with you again, and we'll speak again very soon. Okay, bye for now.